from the Cake Making Mum. Today we're going to be making some cupcakes. We're going to be doing some buttercream cupcakes and we're going to be doing some fondant cupcakes. So we're going to start with the buttercream. Alright, so what I've done is I've prepared some colours in my piping bag. So I'm just going to start with this one. And what we're going to do is just a basic swirl and we're going to put some sprinkles on top. So in my piping bag I have like a navy blue and a blue mixed. And I'm just going to do a swirl. Really easy swirl. And I'm going to get some of these. They're little sugar balls, little silver ones. And I'm just going to put them on the end where I finished my icing. And there we have it, our swirl cupcake. So we're going to do another buttercream cupcake. This time we're using a few different tips. So I'm going to start, I'm going to do some like a green, it's like a zigzag line. And I'm going to do another little swirl. Like I did with the other one. Just a really small one. And then I'm going to use my piping bag. It's got white in it. And I'm just going to make some little stars on there. Then I'm going to get some more of these sugar balls. And I'm just going to pop them on the stars. And there we have it. Alright, so for this one we're going to do a rainbow swirl and we're going to pop a little mermaid tail in the top of it. So in my piping bag I've got my star tip and I've got a few different colours in my piping bag. So I'm going to do my swirl again, just on the top. Okay, so that's my rainbow swirl. Then I've pre-made this mermaid tail here and painted it gold. All I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that in my cupcake. And you can buy this stuff from Coles. It's called silver spray. So I'm just going to spray some of that on there because mermaids are sparkly, right? And there we have our sparkly mermaid cupcake. Alright, so that's our buttercream cupcakes done. We've got our navy blue swirl with some silver sprinkles. We've got our mixed piping on this one. So we've got a swirl, some stars and some zigzag lines. You can really mix it up with your piping on that one. And here we have our rainbow swirl with our mermaid tail on the top. Now what we're going to do is some fondant decorated cupcakes. So what we're going to do with these ones is we're going to start with just a basic white swirl for our fondant topper to sit on. So we're just going to do that on all three cupcakes. 2 and last one. 3. Alright, so we're going to do our fondant cupcakes now. So I've made little fondant toppers to sit on top of our swirl of buttercream. So we're going to decorate those toppers. The first one we're going to do is a little pink topper. And just from Coles, I found these little icing flowers. So you can just buy them in the baking aisle. They're really cute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them on top of my topper and then we're going to pop it on top of our cupcake. So in my topper here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I've got a little imprint on there. So I've rolled it with a textured rolling pin, and it gives us a nice floral texture on the topper. So I'm just going to decorate it with a few little flowers. You can either use raw icing to stick these on, or you could use water. Water might take a little bit longer to dry. So I might start with the bigger one. I'm just going to use my little glue here. Just going to pop some on the bottom. So what I've made here is just some sugar and water. So it's called a sugar glue. Usually something like this, if I wanted to stick really quick, I'd use royal icing. And then I'm just going to grab a couple of mini flowers. Pop some glue on the bottom of them. Just going to pop them on the side. Okay, so I've got to leave that to sit and dry for a little bit. I might just add 2 more. So these kind of things are really fiddly, and they do take time. Alright, so I'm going to leave that one to sit and dry. Okay, the next one we're going to do is I've made a white fondant topper with some diamond quilting on it. And I'm going to pop a pre-made pink bow in the center. So once again with my glue or my water, I'm just going to pop some on the back. I'm going to line it up with the diamond quilting on my topper. And I'm going to stick it in the center. I'm just going to leave that one to sit and dry. And our last one, what we're going to do is a red topper. And I've used a bit of gold for this one. So we're going to put on some gold butterflies, a little bit of flowers and some leaves. So I'm going to start with my flower. And I'm just going to pop it on. We may need to move them around. Pop some leaves on there as well. I think the green will break up the colour a little bit. It's almost like Christmas colours. So you could use these colours for a Christmas theme. It'd be really nice. And I've just got a mini butterfly here, a really tiny one. These can break really easy, so you've got to just be really gentle with them. And I'm going to leave that one to sit and dry for a little bit as well. And then we have our 3 fondant toppers. So I will come back and I will pop them on top of my cupcakes when they're nice and dry. Okay, so my fondant toppers are all nice and dry now. I'm just going to pop them on top of my cupcakes. So this is the one we've done before with the pink flowers. Just going to pop that right there on top. Push it down a little bit so it sticks. This one here is our white fondant topper with our pink bow. Just pop that one on top. Push down a little bit. So that one sticks. And our last one is the red topper that we done with the butterflies and the flower. And there we go. It's all of our cupcakes done.